Oh, God bless you guys. Unknown prophet coming on with a word from God. I would say that many, many millions watched the Super Bowl. And I did myself for the first half. At the first play of the second half, I realized that the game was not going to be what I had expected it to be. And so I shut down and came back. And I sat down, it was 9:30, and I usually, when I get with the Lord, I usually get with him around 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, somewhere in that area, to see if he has anything. And so I sat down at 9:30 and I started to pray, and he said, "Son, do you want a word from me?" I hadn't even asked him. I thought it was a little late for him. And I responded, yes. He said, "Then go and write what I give you." And so I sat down to write, and this is what I got, okay? This was given to me on the 9th, on February the 9th of 2025, and I'm giving it to you February the 12th, 2025. As I sat to type what he was giving me, he said, "Son, tonight you have seen the total failure of man to provide what was promised in the mind of many, of being a fabulous show. The Super Bowl was slated to bring great joy and pleasure to thousands all over the world, and it failed. Even for those who were pulling for the winning team, it was not a very thrilling game. I point this out to you and to my people because so many times what man promises will bring you joy and pleasure will end up being to you a disappointment. No, I'm not against you having the pleasure in the things that man will provide. But I am showing you that many times they will fail to meet your expectations. And so they will not bring you the pleasure that was promised. And even when they do meet your expectations, they are over at the end of the day. You can pleasure in reliving, some of the actions or whatever it was that brings you the pleasure, but it was over. It's gone. Only the pictures and the talk are left. I compare this, my son, to that which I bring to my people, that which I provide for them. For I do not fail to provide what I promise, and it will not end at the end of the day. The problem is that very few of my people have ever been involved in what I would call my activity. Hang with me, he's working on me today. My activity, my Super Bowl, and therefore know not the pleasure and the excitement that I can provide for those who truly believe. Those of you who have, know that what I bless you with will never be forgotten, and the blessings that I provide will not disappear at the end of the day. They stay with you for many years of your time. Not only do they stay with you, but the blessings you receive are many times passed on to others. I'm telling you this because I am about to bring forth a season of situations in which I will manifest myself, and they will be Super Bowl situations for many of you who walk with me. However, my Super Bowls will differ from men's Super Bowls because you will not be sitting in the stands cheering for your team. You will be on the field in the midst of the game playing. You will not only know the power of my hand in the game, but you will be using that power to play the game. There is another thing about playing on my team. I will not lose. The game may last longer than you thought it would, but I will not lose. I will play until I win, and the winning is acknowledged by the opposing team, Satan. And many of you, my people, are ready for me to move into my own Super Bowl with you on my team. I have been training many of you to bring you to this point where I might use you on my team. Many of you have not truly been in a game before, but you have been walking with me and in training, and you have been asking me, when will you put me in the game? Hear me now. I am scheduling my next Super Bowl event even as you are receiving this. Are you ready? When I call you from the bench to play, will you respond? I know that I have a willing and well-trained team, a winning team, and I am looking forward to bringing it into the view of the world, for it is comprised of many from around the world. In the near future, in your time, we will begin the game. Satan is not happy, for he knows we have a winning team and he knows he will lose. Watch for the game and listen for the call when I call you off the bench. We will win. That, my friends, is God's word regarding the Super Bowl. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. He's got something going, guys. I don't know where this is all headed. I just know his hand is moving in some very unusual ways, and I see it not just in the words he gives me, but in the words he gives others. And so I can only say, if you're sitting on the bench waiting, keep your eye on him and watch for that call, because when he waves you into the game, you need to move and move swiftly. Unknown prophet, Fred Watkins, signing off. God bless you.